This is Mohammad Ahmed Islamullah. My student ID number is 22105 2287105 So the topic I am going to elaborate in my introduction of portion is about environmental acts, rules and laws in Bangladesh context. Like every other countries, Bangladesh has some so-called rules and regulation in Bangladesh context, but they are rarely application. So we can see in this precise. As we know, the consequences of environmental crisis in Bangladesh. Every year, almost 2,72,000 people die because of environmental crisis in Bangladesh. Not only that, an underdeveloped country like Bangladesh uses their 17.5% of net GDP just to manage the environmental crisis. Again, the city of Dhaka is one of the most air polluted city in the whole world. 17.5% of our land will emerge into the river until 2050. Speaking of river, Bangladesh is a country of river line. In this country, every day, almost 350 million tons of wastage is dumped into the river. Now, we'll talk about the Environmental Act rules and law, which reminds me the greatest cinematic universe hero, Thanos once line, that the hardest choice is the strongest will. We'll feel that line in the rules and regulation of Bangladesh. In the very first industrial regulation in Bangladesh, Bangladesh requires the act to prevent the environmental corrosion. It's applied in 1995, which is known as Bangladesh Environmental Conservation Act in 1995. But it was applied, it was structurally problematic. So to prevent this problem and update this, Environmental Conservative Rules 1997 is introduced. In this rules and regulation system, the environmental certification system introduced. In this environmental certification system, if you want to run an industry, you must get an environmental certificate from the governance domain. Now, after that, Bangladesh Environmental Code Act 2010 introduced, in which a separate code is established just to ensure better performance of Environmental Act. Then in 2012 and 2013 economical year, when a lot of water pollution increased, not only that, the illegal river mining, illegal sand mining started. In that portion, Bangladesh needed an Water Act, which is introduced in 2013, which is known as Bangladesh Water Act 2013. After that, in COVID-19, when all the industries stopped for a whole year, and then in 2021, when they started the industries just to recover the pandemic, losses in pandemic, they started using the industry very heavily. For this, the industrial environmental problems create environment.
Thank you.